Hey everyone, and welcome back to Shades of Sasha. If you're new here, take a seat, put your crown on, and welcome to the gang. And if you're ready for the gang, you already know what time it is. What's good, baby? So today's video is all about this here. So since you're here, just keep on watching. So before we get into the review of this unit, I want to walk you through kind of the steps that I took in order to achieve this look and some of the things that I did to this wig, and kind of give you the unboxing of like what is inside. So it comes in this peach pinkish color box, and it has only the wig, it has the wig cap, and it has some false lashes. Nothing spectacular, so pretty standard. And when I first started my process of doing this here, I actually went ahead and I bleached my frontal with only the developer. So I did not do the powder, and I did that for 40 minutes. That's the first step that you're going to do. And then you're going to then continue to do the regular standard way, which is then go in with the developer and the powder, and just making sure that you have some type of shampoo that really will remove any brassiness that is in there. So you could take a picture of any of the products that I use if you want to use a specific one. So this one I'm talking about, I did this first for 40 minutes, and then I went in and I did the regular step, and here we are. So for the most part, I wanted to put my wig behind my hairline because I really wanted to see if that is a vibe for which I was going for, and actually is something that I would do. I think I want to get another wig and try that, but this is what it looks like when it's just fresh out of the box after I did every single thing to the unit. And I think I had took my hair down and I had washed my hair, and then this is now kind of like what I'm working with. It's just important to know that if you over bleach your unit, one thing you can do is just go with some mascara and put it on the area just to make sure that it blends well. So even though right now I know the brassiness of the brown spray that I use is seeping through, honestly you could skip that step. I don't know why I felt the need that I needed to do it, because then I had to go in and use the mascara more than I wanted to. But for the most part, this is what it's going to be looking like, just minus the fact that you obviously went in and sprayed it, and then I just flat ironed everywhere and curled my hair the way that I wanted to. And so let's jump into the review. So if you're new here, I'm Sasha, and this is what we do here. We talk about all things beauty, and specifically when it comes to hair, we do a rating system from a scale of 1 to 10. I talk about the feel, texture, longevity, and kind of tell you in the end if I actually recommend the unit or not. So today's unit is the Miso 24 inches. It's a glueless wig. It's a human hair kinky straight, and I got it July 7th for $145. Had to make sure I go back on my dates. And it is 200% density, and it's a 6 by 4.6. So I just really wanted something that would have been easy to like install and just kind of like get ready, good to go. If I gotta just throw this on and then be out the door, it wouldn't be no problem. That was the whole process. If you saw the beginning when I talked about like kind of how I customized the wig and all the things that I did, this is a finished product, and it is now September, so August, September, about 2 months since I had the unit. It hasn't shed, to be honest. I want to say shedding is probably a 9.5 out of 10. Like, I think it's really good with the not shedding thing. It has not tangled on me, so I actually want to say the same thing as well. The only con I would say about this unit is that I don't think she hold a curl. Like, I think I've tried curling her probably once, and I'm like, I'm not doing this again because it's just not lasting. So I have to really try and figure out what do I need to do with units like this that it's hard to curl them. What method can I use that I think will be super helpful? So she is 24 inches and it's 200% density, and it's 24 inches, 200% density, and I really wanted to go in and do something like that because over time, kinky straight hair tends to shed, and I didn't want her to look bald. So over time, I wanted it to shed and for it to still be fine. So that's a part of why I got 200%. It didn't really feel super massive. Like, in my mind, I thought 200% would have been like right here, and it really wasn't. Like, it still is the same. And I want to say I wore this unit probably 5 times a week, if not on and off. Like, I always take my wigs off to go to sleep. I don't sleep with them on. So I wore it also pretty consistently, and it was just kind of like the same thing. She does kind of straighten to this component. Like, this is what it is. Like, I have went through the process of like straightening with a flat iron and all of that. Like, this is what you're gonna get. Like, this is not gonna be one of those units that you're going to get her bone straight. So if that's what you're going for, if you're thinking you're gonna get this silky straight unit, you're not going to receive that. Like, you're going to receive exactly what it is, which is this kinky straight texture, and that's it. So I don't really have much other cons other than the ones that I say. And kind of overall, would I recommend the unit? I want to say yeah. I think that based on my purchasing history on Amazon, this is probably in my top 10 in the ones that I would say that I actually bought them, and I did not think I didn't regret it. I actually thought that it was a good purchase. I still think the kinky straight wig that I had before is my in my top 5. I'm going to try and find a video to just link it below, because that is the one that I always recommend. But I think this one, if you're not a 13x4 like girly and you just really want to do something simple, I would say you can opt to get this. But pretty much that's my overall thoughts. Let me know what y'all think, and thank y'all so much for just watching and supporting your girl. Have a blessed and wonderful day.